I've got the greatest meth cook in America. No, the two greatest meth cooks in America right here. And with our skills, you'll earn more from that 35% than you ever would on your own.
Who the hell are you?
I'm the cook. I'm the man who killed Gus Fring.
Bullshit. Cartel got Frank.
You sure? That's right. Now, say my name.
Heisenberg.
You're goddamn right.
Ah yes, Breaking Bad, one of the most spectacular TV shows to have shown to the internet, being produced by Vince Gilligan. While he has made a spin-off prequel Better Call Saul, we will only cover the spotlight here, Breaking Bad, and with some of the prediction of how the series could have ended. As we get going into the video, some of my fellow members will get on with the prediction too. Without any further delay, let's get started. So, before we make any predictions about the series, let me get you into the context, or in this case, stories. Now, I want to point out that we won't go over every details of the series itself, and if you are interested, I suggest you go watch it yourself cause it's really entertaining. Breaking Bad is a show that covers a high school chemistry teacher, Walter White, not living to his full potential, and slowly decaying by his diagnosis of lung cancer, despite not being a smoker himself. Trying to find his purpose to live and being a man. So after he finds out that he only has 2 years to go on until he meets his fate, he decided to start doing something special. He finds his partner, Jesse Pinkman, that used to be one of his students to complete the thing called methamphetamine. He started doing this mainly because he has a brother-in-law, Hank Schrader, that is a DA agent, that is Drug Enforcement Administration, and finds out that making methamphetamine can make so much profit out of it.
Hank, how much money is that?
It's about 700 grand. It's pretty good, Tuck. It's easy money till we catch you.
He often tells himself that doing this is for his family, or so he thought, and lo and behold, turns him into running a drug empire, got himself a code name Heisenberg, and making tons and tons of money. Although doing this cost the most important thing ever in his life, his family. One by one, slowly turning against him, either directly or indirectly. Some are killed and some are by mentally disordered. And what you know it, he lost it all and meet his demise. That is the basis of what we need to know for now. Before we go to the predictions, again, I want to cover what the original ending is. Here's my take on it. What ties up loose ends, for example, ensure that the money he makes won't get his wife, Skylar White, in trouble, aka ensure Skylar's legal safety. Rescue Jesse from being tortured by the neo-Nazis. If you are wondering why Jesse got tortured, because Walt said so, well, kinda. The head of the neo-Nazis asked him,
Good to go?
that means to execute. Well, not. But his men said that we can use Jesse as slave for cooking meth for them. That's why. And last one is killed the neo-Nazis and allowed himself, Walt, to die peacefully. And now on to the predictions of endings.
Number 1. Neutral ending. Walt never let anyone out of his sight. Oftentimes, the one that getting pulled back to him is his partner, Jesse Pinkman. If we were to decide, he is almost like a dog, get bullied by its owner. And that's suffering because in the series, if Hank never finds out the truth that Walt himself make a living out of making meth, he could just be making meth all the time, never stop. No matter if how many times his wife tells him to stop. He just did it for himself because he liked it.
I liked it. I was good at it.
Number 2. Good ending. It might not sound like much, but remember that DEA agent Hank Schrader that we were talking about. So, in season 5, episode 14, O.C. Mendez, when the relationship between Jesse and Walt is on a rough road, Jesse is teaming up with Hank himself and tricks Walt into thinking that Jesse will burn his money that is buried in the desert. 10 gram per minute because of what Walt did to Jesse, and I can tell you that it's not good. But when he arrived on the scene, no one can be seen.
Police! Drop your weapons! Dad, don't do it!
Will not face a choice. Either surrender or fight back. Choice 2 was his choice, and then proceeds to call his team, the neo-Nazi and the shootout stars. But at the end, Hank and Gomez, his partner, died. Now what if the table flipped? Instead of the DA agents died, the DA agents eliminated all the neo-Nazis and then successfully addressed Wall. The series might be boring of some, but I swear, it's going to be a badass as heck.
Jack, don't do it! Jack! Oh, Jack, it's off! Jack! We'll give ourselves up and show us some badges!
Ending number 3, not so good ending. Now when I say not so good ending, I mean bad ending. If the luck go to the neo-Nazi and the team execute the DA agent, Jesse and backstab, while by killing him too, steal all the money, bury the body, lie never to be found. Tragic.
Ending number 4. Now on season 5, episode 15. Walt moves out and goes to New Hampshire. What if Walt stays there forever being a coward? They could both live until they are done with life. That, I mean, is called to be honest. Jesse might die due to extreme of torture, and Walt just go on. Now talking things back a bit. Ending number 5. Have you ever regretted something and want to restore everything to default? What if all of the things that have happened were just dream? It is might be uncomfortable for something, but it's still on morality, no killing, no loose end, square one.
Last one that we have in store for today. On the first square, season 1, episode 1, the pilot. He starts cooking meals right away, but somehow the selling part of the product went south and the whole thing became chaos. He leaves the scene but crashes, so he tries to commit suicide. Fortunately, the gun is on safe mode, so the gun didn't go off. But if the safety isn't there, Breaking Bad would be just in one episode, and that is about